got another team in, what are some of the things you kind of hope to do that you couldn't do when it's just your guys?
Well, evaluation mostly of trying to get some of our backup players on some of their good players. That's a big part of it. Just seeing how they attack some of the schemes. I know we're not really scheming against one another, but we're just trying to get some more evaluation, get some good work done. You go against each other every single day. You get to know them a little bit. So this would be a good test for them because they haven't really studied the Broncos at all.
Are you going to do 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2s or mix it up?
Yeah, we'll do all that. 1s and 1s, 2s and 2s, 3s and 3s, and we'll intermix some of those.
Anything you learned from doing this against?
Excuse me?
Anything you learned from doing this against the Jaguars 3 years ago that you sort of apply to making this work well today?
Probably just the process of it. I've talked to Vic quite a few times in the last couple weeks, and we talked about. We had a meeting last night and talked about practice and just things that he wanted to do, and so I just want to work against another good team.
Like, what do you remember about going up against Vic when he was in Chicago in those battles that you guys had?
He was a terrific defensive coach. He's always been a really good coach. These guys are really well coached. They're disciplined. He's a guy that is very innovative.
Do you feel like he's like you at all? Like old school defensive guys?
We're both old, I know that. Yeah, I guess, he's pretty dry. I'm pretty dry as well, so boring, I guess you could say.
What do you kind of remember about Teddy Bridgewater's popularity when he was here, and to the fact, even to this day, you still see lots of number 5 jerseys around the Twin Cities, that sort of thing?
Yeah, well, Teddy, he was a good kid when he's here. Everybody liked him. I think I still see a lot of 93 jerseys here with John Randall. So, those guys don't really sell their jerseys. They get to wear them, they keep them.
I know it's practice, but with another team coming in here, does it kind of get your competitive juices flowing?
Well, I think it'll be amped up a little bit, yeah. These guys will get ready for practice, whereas when we're going out there, they just kind of go out there and do their deal because they know who they're going against. And so I think they'll get a little bit cranked up, yeah.
Mike, how did Kellen Mond look to you yesterday, and where's he at just in terms of catching up?
Hey, he's rusty, I think, but, he's 10 days out, so he's catching up. He was good with all the things. He was a little slow with his reads, I thought. We had a 2-minute drill, and he was kind of, and I know it was just kind of a walkthrough thing, but, he needs to speed up the tempo a little bit.
Is it realistic to get him in the game on Saturday?
No.
What about Christian Darrisaw? Do you expect him to get any work next couple of days, or is he out probably?
He's probably out.
How are you going to split up the turns for the kickers on Saturday?
Well, it'll be all Joseph.
I guess the joint practices are something that you do every preseason. Is this something that maybe you wish you could do more?
Well, I think we did it. I like having our own team and doing those things, but I think this year with the 3 preseason games, I think it's another opportunity to be in a controlled situation where you guys aren't tackling, you're not falling on the quarterbacks, and which could happen in a preseason game. So I think you get a lot of good work done, and you don't really put guys in harm's way as much.
Did you get settled on how much you want to play starters Saturday, or do you want to get a feel?
I've settled on it, yeah.
Yeah. How much do you expect to play?
Depends on how we're doing these 2 practices, I guess. But I've settled on it, yeah. I've already told the coaches to do that. So you guys can sneak around and get whatever it is, like you always do. Your moles.
How about just Saturday, first game at US Bank Stadium with fans back since 2019? How exciting will that be for you?
Yeah, it's going to be great. We love to get the fans in there, and I know it's a preseason game, but I hope it's full. Hope they're loud. Hope they have a great time and bring your buddies.
I guess when you set up these joint practices, how do those conversations start?
Well, initially, I I think I called Vic and asked him if he would want to practice against us, and then what you have to do is you talk to the league about, all right, let's try to get whatever week it is, get them here for a preseason game, and then after that, if the schedule comes out the right way, which it typically does, then you just go back and forth with Vic about practice schedule, about times. And, they usually practice in the mornings, and practice in the afternoon. So he was fine with that. And they didn't want to do a couple drills, and I was fine with that. So it just all kind of they just want the same thing we do. We want good work against each other.
You were really complimentary of Danielle Hunter when he first obviously returned here. What have you seen from him since then, and how much do you want to see moving forward in the preseason?
Say the first part one more time.
What have you seen from him since you were very complimentary of Danielle Hunter in the beginning and at the camp? And
Same stuff. I mean, I think he continues to get doing really good things. He's a terrific football player, great kid. So the other thing, Denver, we met with those coaches last night. They raved about the facilities that we have here, and the Omni Hotel over there, how great that facility is. So it's good.
do you want to see Danielle in the preseason at all? Is that something you, in terms of just
He'll probably get some plays in the preseason.
Mike, you've seen Teddy before on the opposing sideline. What's happened with various teams around the league that you face? We know how close you two are, but how have you seen him evolve as a quarterback as he now fights for the starting job?
He texted me about a month ago maybe it was, and told me he had just had a baby. So I think he's improved that way. But he's always been a real steady kid that doesn't get flustered. He's always been a guy, and you see it. He understands situational football really well. I think he does a really good job of getting the ball out when he needs to. When he sees the pressure, he's got a quick release. So he probably is moving in the pocket even better now, I think. Thanks, Bob.
Like, don't worry.